Good morning, everyone. This is Tina Chen, the Market Director of Shanghai Joyful Medical Tourism Company. Thank you to the organizers of this conference for giving me this opportunity to introduce you a destination that's redefining the global medical tourism, Shanghai, China. I'm going to share why Shanghai is becoming the top choice for patients seeking world-class care. So let's start with Shanghai itself. Shanghai, China's cultural metropolis, global financial center, and a vibrant destination for tourists, businesses, and investors. Shanghai is also a leading medical hub. It has abundant medical resources, renowned medical institutions, and hospitals here are not just only hospitals. They are centers of innovations. For example, at Huashan Hospital, a 34-year-old paralyzed patient regained the ability to work through the breakthrough brain-computer interference technology. Shanghai also stands as a hub for innovative pharmaceuticals and cutting-edge technologies. So Zhangjiang Science City alone is a home to over 500 biotech companies and 14,000 talents, driving the advertisements in biotech, biomedicine, and AI. So this means patients here access their treatments that are often at the forefront of the global research. Shanghai studied the foreigner-related medical services since 1980s, and in 2023, Shanghai government started a pilot program for international medical tourism. So currently, there are more than 35 top hospitals have independent international departments. In 2024, the International Medical Service Standards were introduced to ensure the consistent, high-quality care for foreigner patients. The market of China's medical tourism is growing. In Shanghai, in 2023, 270,000 foreigner patients were treated. And with the institutions like Renji Hospital, it welcomes 20,000 international patients annually. This is a Russian patient with multiple myeloma. He received the CAR-T therapy in Jiahui Hospital, and he got complete remission. This is an American patient with lung cancer. He had a rare EGFR mutation. He expressed feral in the United States, and he came to China, and his disease was controlled by the China-developed sonavatinib. And on July 2, 2024, the FDA also granted accelerated approval to sonavatinib. Professor Wu was invited to perform a high-difficulty robotic kidney sparing surgery for a 17-year-old French patient with renal cancer in Italy. This is a 10-year-old Indian boy who was diagnosed with a rare disease called Smith person syndrome. He had been rejected by the medical institutions in India and Europe, and he finally underwent a successful spinal surgery at Shanghai Hospital in Shanghai. So why more and more patients choose Shanghai? The first reason is the cutting-edge treatments. And second is we have lots of world-class institutions here in Shanghai, and the healthcare here is the cost effectiveness. Everything here is efficient, and we provide the comprehensive supports, and you can also receive the unique medical care. So first, cutting-edge treatments. So in multiple fields, China's innovative pharmaceuticals and cutting-edge technologies not only among the world's top, but also stands on equal footing with that of the United States. Let's take cancer treatment as an example. We can We have lots of advanced therapies like immune therapy, targeted therapy, ADC, CAR-T, TIL, and TCR-T, and vaccine therapies. And for the radiotherapy, we also have protein therapy, heavy ion therapy, radionuclide therapy, and for the surgery. So we have lots of very good surgeons. So they can perform the minimal invasive surgery and robot-assisted complex cancer surgery. And doctors in Shanghai will use multiple ways to make precision diagnosis. China leads in accelerating approval for novel treatments. In the first 6 months of 2025, 63 novel drugs were approved in China. And here in China, here in Shanghai, for those unapproved drugs, we can access that through bulk channel or special import channel. And here in China, with the China's biotech boom, we have China developed first-in-class medicines. For example, the ivonescimab, the first approved PD-1 and VEGF bispecific antibody. It has demonstrated outstanding performance in a head-to-head clinical trial against the king of drug, pembrolizumab, for the treatment of lung cancer. And for sterile cell, it's a Claudin 18.2 specific CAR-T therapy, and it has shown a great efficacy in gastric cancer. And this could be the first approved CAR-T therapy for the solid tumor. Clinical trials bring new hopes. This 4-year-old Pakistan girl with severe melanoma received the gene therapy in Fujian Children's Hospital. China has become the major player in the clinical trials, with more than 11,000 interventional trials registered. And companies' headquarters in China have significantly increased their involvement in oncology trials, rising from 5% to 35% in the past decades. So this is the clinical trials of the innovative drugs to target. So clinical trials means advanced treatment and means more hope for patients. Second is renowned medical institutions. Shanghai is a home for over 17 grade A tertiary hospitals and 35 international departments. Names like Region Hospital, Zhongshan Hospital consistently rank among China's best. So this is a musician performance in outpatient hall of Region Hospital. This activity has been going on for more than 10 years. So the hospitals in China and in Shanghai always put the patients in the first. We also in Shanghai, we also have one national cancer specialized hospital, Fujian Cancer Hospital. So the overall 5-year survival rate is as high as 71.6%. And we have 2 national children medical centers. One is Fujian Children's Hospital, another one is Shanghai Children's Medical Center. We have 3 national traditional Chinese medicine hospitals. Those patients who are interested in the Chinese medicine can get the best treatment here. And we have 4 protein and heavy ion therapy centers. So let's talk about the value. Their medical costs in Shanghai are often a third or less of those in the United States, UK, and Singapore. And even innovative drugs comes with significant saving. So India pharmaceuticals are renowned for their affordability, but when it comes for the innovative drugs, China may offer even lower price. You can see here for the IL-4, the dupilumab, in China's price is 1/3 of that in India. And for the BCMA CAR T, it's not available in India. And everything here in China is efficient. Take NGS, the next generation sequencing, as example. So it takes 3 to 7 days to get the result in Shanghai, and compared to 2 to 3 weeks elsewhere. Unique advantages like integrating the Chinese traditional treatments with the modern therapies. And we often have the multidisciplinary team discussion for the patients to tailor them the treatment. And there are over 20 cell therapy centers there in Shanghai. Plus, when the treatment ends, you can visit the historical Bund and to the modern Disneyland. Shanghai offers a great cultural experience. So for Joyful Medical, we connect the patients with the best hospitals and specialists and handle the logistics from visa to language support and provide end-to-end assistance. So whether you need a second opinion consultation with the top doctors in Shanghai or China, or get the full treatment in Shanghai or China, we are here to help. So for more information, you can visit our Joyforce website. And this is my WhatsApp. Okay, so much for today's sharing. Thank you very much.